Hello everyone and welcome back to New Tech. Today we're going to compare the Wearfit GT106 versus Lemfo M3. We unboxed both of these devices, showed you how to connect it. If you're interested to see that, you can find these videos in our channel and more smartwatches like these. So today we're going to compare them by showing you some specifics of them. First, we're going to see the software, see what option we got there. We're going to test some of the options that we can test, and then we are going to discuss about the good things and bad things that they have. So let's go ahead, see what we got more from the Wearfit, and we'll come back to the M3. The GT106 has a 1.8-inch touchscreen. In the smartwatch we have many futuristic like always on standby display, multiple health caring like burn calories, heart rate, step metering, blood pressure, blood oxygen, etc. Also we have 7 different sport modes that we will see in a bit. So you can see the GT106 is not like a regular smartwatch that we unboxed before. It has plenty of futuristic and options in the smartwatch. So these are just a few things that we said about the GT106. So we are going to go deeply in the menu, see everything that we have here in the GT106, test some of these, and then we are going to talk about both of them as I said in the beginning. So we are going to see what we have in the menu in the settings for health and sports. Let's go ahead, see what we got more in the GT106. We have here the first page. As you can see, we have this beautiful face of the smartwatch. We can see the heart rate. We have percentage of battery and we have steps. As you saw, we have now different faces. We can change it just by pressing it and holding it. It will vibrate to tell you that now it's ready to change faces. As you can see, we have this beautiful face right here. Let's go ahead and see the other ones. So we have 5 or 6 different ones. We're going to change it to this and it looks way cooler. As you can see, this smartwatch also has this problem that keeps shutting down immediately, and you don't have any time screen or anything else to change it, so we have to deal with it. As you can see in the left, we have messages. Up we have a taskbar with some options. As you can see, we have torch, vibration, do not disturb, brightness, and we have here standby dial. Down we have the menu. In the right side we have steps, kilometers, and burn calories. Let's go to the menu, see what we got. As you can see, we have messages, heart rate, blood pressure, blood oxygen, sleep, and sport. In the second page we have browser, we have the shooter camera, weather, alarm clock, and stopwatch. We have music and search. So you can see this smartwatch is pretty simple, so it's very easy to use from everybody. Let's go ahead and test these options that we saw and try what we have here and try these options. As you can see, we have now here the watch in our hand. It says good, it's very flat, and it looks really good. Let's go now to the settings down here, and we have heart rate first. So let's go ahead test that. As you can see, we have a very beautiful theme of heart rate going while it's testing. And we have now the result here. As you can see, that's not too bad. That wasn't too fast, but not slow either. Let's go now to the blood pressure and test that as well. And we have final results, you can see right here in the bottom, and I like it. I like this theme of the measurements that is going, very colorful and very good. Let's go to the blood oxygen now. Let's test that as well. You can see now the percentage of blood oxygen. Honestly, these results are really good. Not too fast, but that's okay. Let's go now to the sports. As you can see, we have here different sports, starting from running, cycling, walking. We have basketball, football and badminton. Let's go for walking. And as you can see, immediately when you touch it, it will start the seconds. In the bottom here we have heart rate, steps and burned calories. I don't think we have anything else to test here in the sports. Let's test one more time. We have here running, and these works perfect. All of these are working really good. So guys, in case you don't know, we have 1.3 inch screen here in the M3. We have 32 megabytes of RAM, 128 megabytes of RAM, and in the M3 is included different options as heart rate monitoring, step count, sanitary reminder, etc. We have a 300 milliamp hour battery, it's built in, and we have different other options that we can see here in the software in a minute. As you can see here in the side, we have the turn on and off button, and in the right side we have up and down button. Also these works for some shortcuts as well. As you can see in the M3 now we have this beautiful screen or face. We have here in the left corner, top left corner, the logo of Bluetooth. In the right corner we have battery, and as you can see we have time, date, day, steps, heart rate and burned calories. Up we have the taskbar as always. As you can see we have some shortcuts for Bluetooth, vibration, do not disturb, brightness and settings. As you can see right here, we can lower and higher the brightness. In the settings we have here language, time, display, about and return factory. Down we have some data about sport. You can see the steps. We have here kilometers, burn calories and heart rate as well. In the right we have here the menu. Now we can see sport, heart rate, notifications, weather, music, alarm, sanitary, find phone, stopwatch, timer, app and settings in the end. So you can see that we have quite a few options here in the M3. Now let's go ahead, test some of these options that we saw and see what we got from the M3. Now as you can see we have the M3 in our hand. It sits good, it looks good, it's very stylish and it's not too big. So let's go ahead, see some of the options that we saw before and let's test some of them. So we have first here sport, indoor running, press start. We have 3-second countdown and immediately it starts the seconds. We have blood pressure measurements here, steps, burn calories, and kilometer. We have here kilometer per hour, and we have steps again. So as you can see, everything is working very good without we don't have any problem at all. And this now, let's go to heart rate, press heart rate here, and as you can see, we have some results here. It's still measuring, and that is really fast from Lemfo M3. Honestly, it's really good. As you can see, everything works perfectly. We don't have, I think, anything else to test. We saw most of them while I was telling you, so we know everything works perfectly here in this M3. So let's go ahead, bring both of these devices here and talk about them and what they are good and what they are bad. And now we are back. We saw the specifics of both of these smartwatches, how they work, and the testing. Now we know that which one is better. I think we have some benefits in the M3. As you can see, it's a bit larger, the screen is larger, we have more buttons to work with, also the battery will last longer. As you can see, the screen as well, it's not shutting down like in the Wearfit. As you can see, immediately the Wearfit keeps shutting down, and that's very annoying. If you are following our videos, you know that I don't like this feature in today's smartwatches. Maybe for someone is better, it will reduce your battery life, but it's frustrating to keep touching the screen always when you want to keep the screen on. So as you can see, the GT106 and the M3, both of them are great. The software works perfectly in both of them, so I don't think we have anything else to test here. For myself, I will choose the M3. Comment down below, let me know which one do you think is better and why. I will read all your comments. Thank you very much for your time and support. Hit the like button, subscribe our channel, and we will see you in the next video.